Hello dear students, welcome to the 5th semester. In this semester, we are going to discuss the course number MKT 357 and the course title is Product Promotion Methods. Okay, this is actually the course from the MKT department. Okay, so but because of some reason I am conducting this course. So in today's video, we are going to discuss the syllabus of this particular course. Okay, so in the theory syllabus, there are 16 different lectures are there. Why? Because the credit for this course is 1+1. Okay, so there is only 16 lectures for theory syllabus and 15 practicals. Okay, so let's see. In this theory syllabus, the first and second lecture is related to the product promotion concept. Okay, in this particular topic, we are going to discuss the different product promotion concepts. In that, we are going to discuss the definition, then meaning and importance of production promotion, then objectives of product promotion, then pricing, and what are the different promotional policies and the practices and different tools which are used for the product promotion, that we are going to discuss in detail in the first and second lecture. Okay, then third lecture is for the market communication. Okay, in this particular topic we are going to discuss what is the actual meaning of market communication, then what is the definition of market communication, and what are the different elements of market communication, and how the market communication process is going on. Okay, so these all concepts or all the aspects of related to the market communication we are going to discuss in third lecture. Okay, then lecture number 4, it is about the planning. Okay, planning. In that we are going to discuss the definition, then meaning of the planning, then what are the different steps of planning in marketing managerial process. Okay, we are going to discuss that particular different steps of planning marketing managerial process. Okay, then product differentiation and product positioning and the concept and difference between them. Okay, so what is the concept and what is the difference between product differentiation and product positioning is we are going to discuss in this fourth lecture, that is planning. Okay, then next one, lecture number 5th, it is about product marketing. Okay, in this particular topic we are going to discuss about the market segmentation concept, then what is the meaning of market segmentation, then what are the importance of market segmentation, then its definition and the types of market segmentation of consumer market and industrial market as well. Okay, and last point in this particular topic we are going to discuss, that is the selecting and promoting target markets. Okay, so in this particular lecture number 5th, we are going to discuss the market segmentation concept, its meaning, its importance, different types of market segmentations of consumer market and as well as industrial market, and last one, selecting and promoting target markets we are going to study. Okay, then next lecture, lecture number 6, that is product mix. Okay, in this particular topic again we are going to discuss about the meaning of product mix, its definition and the classification. Okay, then definition of product, types of product, components of the product, marketing channels, its meaning and definition, then push and pull strategies, meaning, its definition and the difference between them, that is the what is the push strategies and what are the pull strategies. Okay, we are going to discuss in detail. Then promotional skill of the wholesaler and retailers we are going to discuss in the product mix. Okay, then Next lecture, lecture number 7, that is the product life cycle. Okay, here we are going to discuss the actual meaning of product life cycle, then its definition, and what are the different stages of product life cycle. Okay, then next lecture, lecture number 8 and 9, it is about to product pricing. Okay, in this topic we are going to discuss the meaning of product pricing, then different strategies of product pricing used in the production promotion. Okay, then meaning of psychology of human behavior, then factors influencing psychology of human behavior such as culture, then subculture values, social class, etc. Okay, so in this particular topic, that is the product pricing, we are going to discuss the meaning of product pricing and the different strategies of the product pricing used in the product promotion. Then the meaning of psychology of the human behavior and the factors influencing psychology of the human behavior. In that, such as cultural factors, subcultural values, and social class, we are going to discuss in detail. Okay, then lecture number 10, that is the human buying behavior. In this particular topic, we are going to discuss the meaning and the definition of human buying behavior and the factors affecting on the human buying behavior. Okay, then next lecture, lecture number 11, it is about the advertising, in which we are going to discuss the meaning of advertising, then definition of advertising, and the history, how the advertising is done in a history, or we can say that in a past years. Okay, we are going to discuss, and then next point is classification of advertising, then functions of advertising, importance and elements of the advertising we are going to discuss. Okay, then next lecture number 12, that is advertising campaign. Okay, here we are going to discuss the different elements, then definition of advertising campaign, elements of the advertising campaign, then objectives of the advertising campaign, then designing advertising campaign, how the advertising campaign is designed. Okay, we are going to discuss, and measuring advertising performance, how the any advertising is affecting on the product. Okay, so this is we are going to measure. Okay, then next lecture, lecture number 13, it is about the sales promotion. In this particular topic, we are going to discuss the meaning, definition, importance, objectives and tools of sales promotion. Okay, here the meaning of sales promotion, then what is the definition of sales promotion, importance and objectives of sales promotion, and what are the different tools which are used in sales promotion, we are going to discuss. Okay, then lecture number 14, it is the sales force management, in which again we are going to discuss about the sales force management, its meaning, definition, managing the sales force strategies. Okay, so these all are discussing in sales force management. Then lecture number 15 about the product selling. In this particular topic, we are going to discuss the meaning and the definition of product selling, then what are the different types of product selling, then what is the process and what are the different models of product selling is we are going to discuss, and what is the process of personal selling. Okay, and the last topic or last lecture of the theory syllabus is about the international marketing, in which we are going to study the meaning of international marketing, then definition of international marketing, then what are the different importance of the international marketing, then what are the different strategies in international marketing, and major players in the international markets. This is important one. The major players, what are the which are the different major players in the international markets we are going to discuss, and last one, the promoting international strategies. Okay, so these all topics will be covered in the theory syllabus of our course, that is MKT 357, that is the product promotion methods. Okay. Then what about the practical syllabus? In the practical syllabus, there are 15 practical exercises are there. First one is the study of product promotion, in which we are going to discuss the definition, meaning, importance and the objectives of the product promotion, which we are covering in the theory syllabus. Again, we are going to discuss that particular topic or that particular part with a practical view. Okay. Then second exercise, it is about the study of promotional skills used by the wholesaler. Okay. What are the different promotional skills which are used by the particular wholesaler that we are going to study? Okay. Here we are considering any agricultural wholesale product. Okay. Then in the third practical exercise, again here we are studying the promotional skills, but which are used by a retailer. Okay. Here again any retail store, shop or mall will be considered. Okay. Then exercise number 4th, it is about the study of product promotion tools used in the product promotion, in which we are going to discuss about the leaflets, pamphlets, video, audio, posters, charts, banners, television and newspapers. Okay. So these all promotional tools, product promotional tools we are going to study. Okay. Then next exercise, exercise number 5th, is the study of promotional pricing strategies used in the product promotion. Okay. In this particular strategies, in this particular exercise, we are going to discuss the meaning, then different strategies of the product pricing used in the product promotion, such as ladder pricing, odd pricing, multiple, price bundling and discounts, etc. These all different pricing strategies for the promotion we are going to discuss. Then in the exercise number 6, in which we are going to study about the product life cycle. Okay. Where product, what is the meaning of product mix, then what is the definition of it and classification of the product mix we are going to discuss. And again, in which in this particular exercise we are going to discuss about the definition of product, then what are the different types of product, then components of product and retails, its meaning, definition and what are the different stages of the product life cycle we are going to discuss in this sixth exercise. Okay. Then next 7th exercise, in which we are going to discuss about the study of human buying behavior. Okay. Here again we are going to discuss the what is the meaning, then definition and the factors affecting on the human buying behavior. Okay. Then meaning of psychology of human behavior, then factors influencing psychology of human behavior such as culture, subculture, values and social class. Okay. Then the next practical exercise, that is practical exercise number 8, 9 and 10. It is about the study of promotional strategies implemented by various agri-based industries, in which we are considering food grains, fruits, milk and milk products. Okay. These all agro-based industries, and what are the different promotional strategies implemented in these particular agribusiness industries we are going to discuss. Okay. Then next exercise number 11, that is study of advertising, in which we are going to study the meaning, definition, history and classification of advertising, as well as the different functions, importance and elements of the advertising. Okay. Then exercise number 12, in which we are going to discuss the study of formation of advertising campaign, in which we are going to discuss the different elements, then definition, objectives, designing advertising campaign, measuring advertising performance. We are going to discuss in detail. Okay. Then next exercise number 13, in which we are going to discuss a case study on the role of advertising in agricultural sector. In this particular case study, it includes the examples of agricultural product. Okay. Then next exercise is about the international marketing, in which we are going to discuss the meaning of international marketing, its definition, its importance, and what are the different strategies in international market. Okay. And the last one, practical exercise, is about the case study, okay, on a major players in international markets, in which what are the promotional what is the promoting international strategies, then study of the major players in the international markets related to the agriculture industry. This is important one. We are going to discuss about specifically related to the agriculture industry. Okay. So this is the syllabus for the practical. Okay. Then here are the some suggested readings in which first of all we are talking about the textbooks, in which first one is the Elements of Production Planning and Control. Author is Samuel Ilson. Okay. It is a book which you can refer for this particular course. Okay. Then another textbook is there, which is Principles of Marketing. Okay. Kotler, Philip, and Gary Armstrong. Okay. These are the authors of this particular book, that is Principles of Marketing. And the third one textbook is Agribusiness Management. Deuce Smitha is the author of this particular book. Okay. So these are the three textbooks which you can refer for our particular course, that is MKT 357, that is Product Promotion Methods. Okay. And one reference book is there, that is the Promotion Management by the Bernard John. Okay. This is the reference book which you can refer for Product Promotion Methods course. Okay. So friends, this is all about the syllabus of MKT 357, that is Product Promotion Methods. Here the theory syllabus we have discussed, then practical syllabus we have discussed, and what are the different readings, that is the textbooks, and what are the reference books are there for this particular subject we have discussed. Okay. So today we are going to stop here. From the next lecture or from the next video, we are going to start our syllabus. Okay. So thank you for today.